everybody, it's Dave, Holiday for Two, and Tammy and I are going to try out a new spot today up near a place called Clints Well up on the 87 highway. And along the 87 there's a road called the 122C, which is real close to the Mustang gas station on Clints Well. And we're going to come up here and come in and see if we can find a spot to camp for a night. We stayed here last year, but everything is so green that we want to see what it looks like now. So stay tuned. We'll show you around the Forest Road 122 near Clints Well. Let's take a look at it. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell on the side over there so you'll be notified when I put out more videos in the future. So let's take a look around Forest Road 122. We're waiting to see if it's going to rain today. Our road is turned into a river. Yikes.
So someday when my ship comes in, I know just what we'll do. We'll pack our bags and quit our jobs and have a holiday for two. We'll pack our bags and quit our jobs and have a holiday for two.
Well, no sooner did we get up on Highway 87 after leaving our first camp up in Blue Ridge that the rain just started pouring down. And we felt bad for our friends back at camp because we knew they were still trying to get loaded up and get ready to go home. But we were going to get out of there and go find a spot where we had a signal. Plus, we also wanted to find a spot down here by Clints Well. We saw the storm clouds coming and you could hear the thunder in the distance, but we just didn't realize just how close it was. And it rained. And it rained. As we started getting closer to Clints Well and to the turnoff here for the Mustang gas station, it just started coming down in sheets. So we decided to pull off at the gas station here and just wait it out for a few minutes. And they were pretty busy. I was really surprised that they were so busy in here. Hey, look at that truck with the kayak in it. It got so rainy, I thought, I bet he could float down the road on that thing. So we sat here and waited a few minutes till the rain kind of lightened up a little bit. Then we headed back down to the Forest Road 122. Just look how green it is. Oh my goodness. We were in here last year and it was all brown. It's so nice to see it green like this. Now when you get back in here, if you stay on this road, this is actually the 122C and it goes back for quite a ways. We took this exit to the right. This is just like a little offshoot. It goes back for probably about a half a mile, 3/4 of a mile, and there's more camping back in here as well. But when you're coming back in the middle of a rainstorm, I'm watching for the puddles and trying not to get stuck in the mud. That's not a good feeling. We've been up here, and let me tell you, we've been up here before. Not at this spot, but we were up a little farther north at another spot about a year or two ago, and it rained just this hard. So it does really rain through here, so just be prepared. I decided I saw this grassy area, and it was flat, and I said, I think I'm just going to pull right up in here and park. And it was a good thing that did, because it started raining. We just pulled off on Forest Road 122C. Which is behind Clints Well Mustang gas station. We've been here before. And it is pouring. So we just pulled in here and stopped because I'm not even going to try to find a spot. We have a nice grassy place. We're up on dry land, but The road's kind of getting muddy. Let me show you. It's running. Yep, this is northern Arizona monsoon season, and boy, oh boy, it's really coming down. We had rain yesterday at our other campsite, so we decided to switch campsites because the other site didn't have a good cell signal. And this area where we're at, on the 122, we have one, sometimes two bars. One bar right now, T-Mobile. So we can make phone calls and get messages out. But so we're just gonna hang tight and wait for the rain to stop. At least it's nice and cool. We're up on grass, so we're okay. Everywhere is wet. So I think I'm just gonna have a bite to eat and sit back and relax for a little while. Wait for the rain to stop. Fun watching it rain. It's really been raining. Wow. It's been raining now for about 45 minutes? About 45 minutes so far. Look at all the puddles. And there are puddles up the road there. Wow. There was a guy that pulled up here in a pickup truck. I think he's over that way. A white pickup truck with a rooftop tent. But I don't think he can put his tent up right now. Yikes. Our road has turned into a river. Yikes. It's supposed to last for about another 15-20 minutes. I'm certainly not going to go anywhere right now. Yeeks. It's nice and cool. Look at the water. Oh my goodness. We just had a little bite to eat, and I may take a nap. Nothing else to do during a rainstorm, right? Hey everybody, the rain stopped, and it rained for a good hour. Let me just show you. We've got some puddles over here. Oh my goodness. So we're not going anywhere for a while. Sure. This is the way we came in. We almost came through there, but that puddle wasn't there when we came through. But we're just going to let that dry up. I don't want to try and go through that right now. That would be kind of messy. But it's nice right now. Oh my goodness. Water was coming down through here like crazy. We're just off of the the 87 is out here. This is the 122C, and then if you go out about a quarter of a mile and then go to your left is the Mustang gas station Clints Well area right over there. I mean, it's all walking distance. When this all dries up, I'm just going to back up and pull in there and then back up again so I can do a turnaround in here. There's not really a lot of places here to turn around. Once this dries out. But there's more campsites up here. We like this spot because we get a signal here, and we're getting data, and we're getting a cell signal here, so that's good. Where we were up in Blue Ridge, we weren't getting a signal. This is the kind of storms that you can expect in the summertime, July and August up here. This is really great to see because you can see just how green everything is. Everything is so green. Hopefully, after some of these kind of rains, they'll lift the fire restrictions. And just look how green it is back in here. And this road goes back. Actually, this road goes back for quite a ways. The 122 does. And there's more spots up this way. It's kind of funny that I didn't bring the keys to the Green Goblin. I would have gotten it all muddy trying to drive around and all this. Actually, I just have to pull out and come up this way and pull in there, and I could turn around right there. Tammy's off looking for rocks, I think. Looking for gold. I'm just standing here thinking how I'm going to get this thing turned around. I'm more worried about getting through that puddle down there though, so probably in a couple hours it'll dry up and I won't have to worry about it. My only concern is if we get more rain. We're okay right there. Actually, it's a real perfect spot because everything kind of all the water went right through here, so we were fine. We just sat in there and let it pour. Some of these areas out here, they do control burns. I think this might be one of them. You can see it looks like they've cut down some trees over here, and they come through and burn them to kind of, well, of course, this was before the rain.
Look at all the pine cones that are burnt.
Yeah, all the burnt pine cones.
And look at that.
And then mushrooms growing up here in the middle. I don't know. Anybody out there know what kind of mushroom that is? It almost looks like a sesame seed bun.
It's not. It's a mushroom.
Yeah, I think I might have just stepped on another one over here. It looks like the tree trunks kind of got burned a little bit too.
Yeah, I think they can. I think they look at all the pine cones are burnt.
Yeah. Here we are, way over there.
Oh yeah, more mushrooms.
I just saw a trailer go by pickup and a trailer up on that other road. Moss. Do you see the moss on the tree here? Or lichen? Moss or lichen? I can't remember. Or both. Something I remember hearing that moss is supposed to grow on the north side of the tree.
That's where it's growing, isn't it?
Seems like it, huh?
Yeah.
There's a couple of them here that have moss.
Smell this pine cone.
There's some more moss.
Oh, look, David.
Oh my goodness, look at those. It's the sesame seed bun mushroom.
Look at this one.
Well, that's a weird looking thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
That looks like the sesame seed mushroom too. I do not know my mushrooms, but I'm not gonna try and eat them. That's for sure. It's
Wow.
kind of a pretty one.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know if it's coming through on the video here. It's kind of orange with. It just looks like one of those sesame seed buns, a little darker orange. I have no idea. I don't know a thing about mushrooms. Other than I know some of them are very poisonous. So I'm not going to try it out. You got to know your mushrooms. Oh.
Hey, that was weird.
We just heard a tree fall.
Right where we just came from.
Well, yeah, close to there, huh? Somewhere we heard something fall and then hit the ground. Yikes. Either that was a big squirrel falling out of a tree. I don't know. All right, let's see what. All right, there's our temperature. It's 68 degrees and 66% humidity. Oh, that's why I feel it. Yeah, it's cool, but boy, it's humid. I think Tammy went to go look for the tree. Yep. Yeah. We'll fix some dinner. Now we're gonna hunker down here for the night and then head out in the morning. Alrighty, this is the big puddle. I'm just gonna have to go through it.
Okay.
No stopping.
Yep, go through it, no stopping. Good job.
Yeah, I can feel a little slickness right there.
Yeah.
Alright.
Hydroplaning.
Yeah, it didn't have a lot of good traction because it was muddy. Momentum.